Hey, Elephant Room volunteers, thank you so much for serving on this Easter weekend. We have so much fun stuff in store, and I am just so excited to see everything that God is going to do. And especially in our Elephant Room, we have lots of fun stuff. Thank you so much for serving. I do want to let you know we definitely have some rooms that are really full, and some services that are really full, and some services that are not as full. So we will definitely let you know how many kids you'll be having in the Elephant Room. But I wanted to go over our lesson and our supply basket. So this is what your supply basket will look like. This is the Elephant Room, 3 p.m. And you have all of your activities in here and prep. Some of the things that I want to point out to you. So this is the lesson. It'll be in the very back of the bin. I'll pull that over here so you can kind of see the very back of the bin here. And then also here we also have these brown bags. So every child should get a brown bag. A lot of times what we do is we have a volunteer who will welcome each kid in over at the entrance. And as the kids come and they drop off, they'll just write the child's name up on here, and then we just line them up on the table. And we use this to collect all the kids' crafts and anything that they make. But inside of it is also this parent cue page that lets parents know, hey, this is what your child learned today, and here are some activities for you to do. And it actually has activities for the entire month. So it's super exciting, and we like to partner with parents, so we want every family to get one of these. So I want to let you know about this. I also want to let you know our lesson is divided up into 3 sections. So the first section is called Make It Fun, and these are introductory activities that are just introducing kids to what they're doing today. We suggest letting the kids play for about 10 minutes, and by 10 minutes everyone should be dropped off, and then you can start doing these activities. Don't feel like you have to make every single child do this. Some of our kids are going to different services, so they may really be thrown off from their regular services or their regular volunteers, but the kids that want to do these activities, we encourage you to do them with them. So I will point out at the very top here is everything that you're teaching. So there's the bottom line, the Bible story. Our Bible focus is our friend Jesus is alive. So that is something that we want to celebrate. I also want to let you know that our rooms are fully decorated for Easter. So when kids walk in, they will be expecting a party because it looks like a party in there. So for the Elephant Room, we do have 2 Make It Fun activities, and these are just things that are introducing the kids to what they're learning today. So the first Make It Fun activity, and I'll point out that all of these are in here and they're all labeled, is Make It Fun number 1, and that activity is going to be blowing bubbles. So there's a little bubble stick in here, and we have the bin prepared for each service. So don't worry about using all the activities or all the supplies in there. We have a supply bin for every single service, so you can use up as many of these little bubbles as you want, but you will blow the bubbles and let the kids pop the bubbles, and every time they pop a bubble, they should say, "Yay, Jesus!" And we'll just say, "Hey, today we're celebrating that Jesus is alive." So that's just a really fun way to show the kids that Jesus is alive. The second activity is called Roll the Ball, and this is actually something that you will be sharing. You will have a basket like this, and it says this is the share basket. So we're just going to leave this on the table, and they are rolling a ball into this bucket. So they can be as close or as far as they weigh as they want, but they'll just roll the ball and it'll roll in the bucket, and we'll say, "You want to know what? That was such a fun game. You know, this ball kind of looks like a rock, and today we're going to learn about a giant rock that was rolled away when Jesus rose from the grave." Then you're going to go into the next section called Make It True, and we have all of this written down here. Make It True is when we actually watch our Bible story, and I do want to let you know we do have a shelf that has all of our toys on it. So before we go to Make It True, we encourage all of our kids, like, hey, it's time to clean up. We're going to do our Bible story. We're going to do worship. And so we start cleaning up all the toys. We put it back on the shelf, and that shelf is actually on wheels, and you can close it. That way the kids aren't as distracted by the toys, and they can all sit on the mat, and then we just play our Bible story on the TV. There is a DVD and a DVD player. that you can play. If you have any technical issues, you can pop your head out in the hallway, and any of our coaches or hallway helpers can help you with that. But most people in the room will know how to operate the TV and the DVD player, and you'll watch the Bible story, and then there are also worship songs on there with motions and everything. So we will do the motions and the songs with the kiddos. This is their favorite part. I have noticed that you can only get through probably like at the maximum 2 of the worship videos. We'll have 4 on there. So sometimes the kids might even shout one that they love. They love God's Love, Don't Stop. That's like a cult classic here. They love it. But you can just play 2 of the videos and just have fun singing and dancing. And then as soon as that Bible story is over, we have all the kids go to the sink. We wash our hands at the sink, and then we'll go into a snack time. And I'll let you know, we do have a super fun snack since it is Easter. We have these Easter cookies. I don't know if you can see them very well. So they're just white eggs. And in your bag will be all the supplies that you need. But we have, these are like little paint palettes. So they're edible paint. And you can give the kids a cup of water, and they can dip their paintbrush in here, and then they can paint their eggs. Now we will come along and we will pass out the eggs for you guys. We'll bring it all on a cart, and we'll also bring cups of water for the kids. Some of our leaders have let us know that they let the kids eat first and then they drink the water, because otherwise the kids will dip their snack in the water. But we will bring fun, colorful plates for you, and then we can give each of the kids an egg and a paint palette and a paintbrush, and they can just dip their paintbrush in the water, do their paint palette, and then start painting their egg. It'll be super fun. But we want to make sure that we check all of the kids' allergies on their stickers before we serve them any food. Our hallway helpers will also help with this. They'll check for you as well, or ask you to check as well before they bring down all of the cookies. And if any kid has an allergy, we will bring down a special allergy cookie for them. And then also all of our coaches and all of our hallway helpers have all the ingredients to these cookies and their paint palettes on their clipboard. So if any parents have any questions about what we're serving and if it's okay for their kids to eat it, we can show them those ingredients as well. Then we will go into our coloring page. So we have a fun coloring page. This is Make It Stick #1, and they'll color that Jesus rose from the grave. And then, let me see. Okay, and then our next activity is called Empty Egg Hunt. And those eggs are also in this share basket as well. So we will hide these eggs around the room, or you can lay them out because they're 2-year-olds. So a lot of times we have the kids line up. There's a window in the room, and we have them look out the window. And while we put these eggs around the room, and then they turn around and every kid can collect an egg. But when they open it, it'll be empty, just like the tomb was empty, and we will celebrate it like, yay, the egg is empty, just like the tomb was empty when Jesus rose from the grave. And then they get these fun stickers that just say Jesus is alive. So we will celebrate that Jesus rose from the grave and Jesus is alive. So these are our stickers, and that will be in your curriculum bin. And the very last activity is called Emotional Verse. So we're just teaching the kids the memory verse, and we're saying it with different emotions. First we're saying it sad, then we're saying it happy, because at first Jesus' disciples were sad that he had died, but then they were very happy when he rose from the grave again. And the memory verse is in here. It's I am with you always, and it gives you emotions. So I am with you always, Matthew 28:20. Now, you might not be able to do all of these activities, but we always encourage you at least do the Bible story, do the coloring page, and do the Easter cookie snack, because they will love it. And if you're able to do any of these other activities, they will have so much fun. We really want them to have fun, but most importantly, know that Jesus is alive, and this is a day that we are celebrating. Thank you again for serving, and I will see you this week. Bye.